The mystery surrounding the deaths of several American tourists at resorts in the Dominican Republic now getting a closer look. Investigators are reportedly testing hotel liquor that may have been altered or contained dangerous chemicals, as well as investigating who supplied that alcohol. This is yet another family comes forward demanding answers after their 53-year-old mom, Layla Cox, died while vacationing in the Dominican Republic. Cox apparently suffering a heart attack, which is also what reportedly caused many of the other victims' deaths. So, Tom, are you going away this weekend?
No, I'm not going away. I mean, I'm home. But I don't think Dominican Republic has been dealing with this well at all. I think it's a total disaster, and they better get out in front of this, whatever the reason is, because as of now, I will never go to that country. Now, you could change my mind, but you have to put a bit of effort into this, whatever it happens to be.
Wait,
but I haven't heard.
If someone paid for it, you would go.
Well, no, I would not. I would not.
Really?
I will never go to the Dominican Republic. And I bet a lot of Americans would say the same thing. And I'm imagining that a huge percentage of the income of the Dominican Republic is tourism. So they better get on this.
I have a theory.
Mm-hmm.
Here's my theory. This is Caribbean sabotage. There's competition amongst these islands for tourism dollars. And DR is really hot. They've been hot for about 10 years. They're getting a lot of vacationers going down there, spending a lot of money. I'm not saying it's Puerto Rico. I'm not saying it's Aruba. But maybe there's a network of saboteurs from a competing island that goes in. Let me just finish. It's a speculation.
No,
It goes in and they mess with the bottles in the minibar. Maybe they put a little here, they put a little there. All of a sudden, you have a huge, massive tourism catastrophe. No one wants to go. Maybe they'll go to the Virgin Islands. Maybe they'll go to the Caymans. You never know who's involved. I'm just saying.
This would be a great novel.
Possibility.
It would be a good novel.
My first novel.
Maybe. I mean, but it's tragic though, because the DR is not handling this well with families, to your point.
Yep.
And they want answers. And Layla Cox's family has been told that the machines that test fluids for toxic substances are broken. They can't do toxicology tests.
Oh, God.
Apparently. So now the FBI is working with law enforcement there, but talk about not getting behind the story. And, you know, to your point about Aruba, I have a hard time thinking about going to Aruba because I was so traumatized by the Natalie Holloway story.
Right.
Watching that coverage, you know, year after year with no answers and the pain and her family.
Go to Puerto Rico. That island needs a lot of dollars. Could use it after all the hurricanes.
And you can use American dollars.
You can use American dollars there.
All right, so Dana, back to reality. What they have discovered so far is that at the minibar in the rooms, and I know what you've told me earlier about you don't drink from minibars because they're so expensive. Oh, no, you should.
No, because Peter got mad one time. Well, he got mad, but he did. Anyway, I drank from the minibar. I didn't know how expensive it was. I was 25. Sorry.
Okay, but there's another reason, Dana. The police in the Dominican Republic, along with Peter.
$15. Dana! And nuts!
Oh, my God.
Those are the worst.
That's only $12.
Yes. All right. Anyway, Dana, that they have discovered that, in fact, in some of the alcohol bottles that were in the minibar, it didn't contain alcohol, but methanol, which is poisonous. And so that could be the reason that these people are then suffering heart attacks and seizures and dying.
Okay, so to Tom's point, how would you get ahead of this if you were the DR and you think tourism is your #1 industry and it employs a lot of people and it brings in a lot of dollars for you to be able to run your country? I think that they would say, stop, look, and listen. We are doing a full investigation. All the minibars out.
Yep.
Pour it all out. Start over. Have a new regulation so that they remember the Johnson & Johnson crisis when the cyanide was in the Tylenol bottles. What did they do? They didn't say, well, it was just fun. I'm like, we're not really sure. But really, maybe they just said, all of it off the shelves right now. Yeah, and that's why you have child safety caps on all medication. Right. Is because of the cyanide deaths. And you're absolutely right. I mean, they can find the perpetrators who tried to kill Big Papi, but they're stonewalling when it comes to this investigation. And I don't know if it's a group of saboteurs or if you have like a psychopath, right? Who is serial killer.
He's gaining access to all the hotels, so I mean, he has to have some sort of money. He's going into these hotels. He's emptying out the liquor and pouring in the poison. I don't know. I think, to your point, if they empty it all out, then you need a celebrity to come visit. You need the biggest celebrity.
Then you could go back and end the boycott.
That's how I end the boycott. I go down there, I announce everything is fine, everyone sees, oh, Waters is going back.
And you know what they put in the minibar?
What?
Redneck Riviera from John Rich.
Oh,
Oh my gosh,
I love it when a
brilliant.
plan comes together.